Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the no regrets rumble match!
Hendry is by Kirby, one of these men will be the new WCPW Heavyweight Championship.
It's a freak of nature. There's Hendry trying to get women into Kirby.
Straight to the face, the bones break. Taking it all, taking as much as you can take.
Oh my God! Kirby, hit it!
Main event time, Bradshaw.
The curb crawlers are on their feet in Manchester. Martin Kirby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a last man standing match and is for the WCPW Championship. Introducing first the challenger, making his way to the ring from North Yorkshire, this is Martin Kirby!
Is there something wrong with me? That's twice I have been turned down for a handshake or a high five tonight.
Is there something wrong with you? Where do I begin?
It's a rhetorical question.
Well, the more important question right now is there something wrong with Martin Kirby? Because Kirby was very seriously concussed in that match I was talking about, where he lost the title to Joe Hendry. He had a chance to win it back at Hendry Mania, but he was struck in the head again with a weapon from Joe Coffey. Has that re-aggravated the concussion, or can Kirby get it done here with the prestige banned from ringside?
Against any normal man, maybe, but not against the prestigious one, the WCPW champion, this man.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, representing the Prestige, he is your reigning and defending WCPW champion. This is the prestigious one, Joe Hendry!
One of the greatest specimens to ever grace God's green earth. This man was a champion from the day he was born, and he is exactly who What Culture Pro Wrestling want as their champion.
Joe Hendry had an almost psychotic need to become the champion. Now that need has been fulfilled, he will do anything he can to cling on to that belt. We have seen how ruthless he can be with what he did to Kirby before. What will he do in a last man standing match? We're about to find out.
The champ has something to say.
You know, I'm sure all you people won't mind if I have a few things to say before I get in this ring. Because a problem needs to be addressed. And Martin Kirby, you're getting in the way of greatness. I don't understand why we have to do this a third time. Because I decimated you to win this championship. I beat you decisively in Edinburgh. So why should I have to get in here and waste my energy and face you in a last man standing match?
He's right, you know.
I don't really think I should. So I've come up with a solution. Now our general man... Shut up when I'm talking! Keep him back. Our general manager said that if any of the prestige get involved in this match, then I have to forfeit my championship? What kind of rule is that?
A great rule. A rubbish one.
When a champion of my caliber has to go in with a championship disadvantage, is that fair? I don't think it is. Yes! So I'm going to make it fair. If the prestige can't get involved, I'm offering a bounty to anyone who can fix this problem for me, and there's a big reward. Hey, keep him under control. This is the hey, shut up when I'm talking. This is the most prestigious reward in wrestling. Oh, hello. Because whoever solves this problem joins the prestige!
Well, Dave Mastiff is slowly walking to the ring, apparently going to claim this bounty.
Genius. Sheer genius.
This can't be allowed.
Too late. Mastiff's here.
Let him in!
Oh, hang on. There's coffee and gun. The prestige.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Well, this is... why is...
Oh, I guess there's one little problem with that rule that the general manager made. The match doesn't start till I get in that ring. No. All right?
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's Eddie again.
Joe, you are almost adorably mischievous at this point, but this will not stand. All right? I thought you might have a little plan like this, so allow me to retort. Get 'em, boys!
What is this? Get 'em, boys. What is this?
Oh, here comes Hendry. Here comes Brian, mate. Here comes Rampage.
No.
Now Hendry wants to negotiate. Oh, it's Kirby. Oh, it is
I
unraveling.
didn't agree to this.
This is
I
chaos.
didn't agree to this. I didn't agree to this.
We're having another championship rumble.
Well, if Hendry won't fight his own battles...
Whoa.
This is carnage here. We haven't even got started.
This is a melee. This is mayhem. This isn't supposed to happen. And look at this.
There are chairs flying around. There's essentially a 7-person brawl here.
The prestigious one better get out of harm's way. He's got a championship to retain tonight.
This is crazy what's going on here.
And Martin Kirby, of all people, the challenger, is the only one inside the ring.
That's smart from Kirby.
Oh, wait a minute, now we know why.
Well, this might not be so smart. Kirby takes out 6 men.
Can you believe it?
High risk, high reward for Martin Kirby, who before this night is out in Manchester, maybe the WCPW champion.
That would break my heart.
And now Kirby smashing Hendry's face into the ring apron.
And there's a shoe flying into the ring. It's all going on.
Utter chaos. Utter chaos.
And now the crowd are chanting for the shoe. Oh no, now Martin Kirby has the shoe.
Martin Kirby has a shoe and he uses it on the head of Joe Hendry.
What an idiot. That's supposed to go on your feet. You'll never be champion if you can't even wear footwear properly.
Well, they are brawling through the crowd are the Prestige and the guys who came out to even the score.
Not the prestigious chest. Joe Hendry doesn't deserve to be treated this way. He's wrestling royalty.
Said all you need to know about Joe Hendry as the bell rings and this one actually finally gets officially underway. Says all you need to know about Joe Hendry, that he thought the fact that the Prestige weren't allowed to come out here and mount a 3-on-1 assault against Kirby, he thought that was a disadvantage. What kind of champion can't fight his own battles, for goodness sake? Chair completely legal with that drop toe hold from Kirby. And just for anyone who's unaware, let's go through the rules of a last man standing match. Referee, whenever a man goes down, will start a 10 count. If they cannot answer that 10 count, then their opponent becomes the champion. We will keep going until one man is so badly beaten he cannot meet the count of 10.
We might be here for a very long time because Joe Hendry is one of the best champions this company will ever see. But Martin Kirby, he has a fire in his heart and he is determined, concussion or not, to win back that championship belt.
This is one of the most dangerous matches in professional wrestling because other than that 10 count, there are no rules. Absolutely no disqualification as Kirby body slams Hendry on the stage.
Right down on the stage.
Bell has rung now, so don't forget, I say this especially to you, that the Prestige are no longer able to come back here.
What? That's ludicrous.
Those are the rules.
Who's making the rules? Get Blompe back out here till I have a word with him.
Last time he came out, he didn't want to see him. I think he's had a great night.
This is different circumstances. But Joe Hendry was slammed up in that stage. Now he does belong on a stage, a prestigious stage like we have here at Fight Back in Oh, Martin Kirby again, a different steel chair. They've already destroyed one. He wants to make it two.
Kirby trying to lift that steel chair and Hendry blocked it. Hendry pushing his thumb into the eyes of Kirby.
Oh, here we go.
Steel chair across the back of Kirby, and again, it is all legal.
Well, you remember at Hendry Mania, a show named after... Oh no, we can't have this. Bleep this nonsense.
Oh, this crowd in Manchester saying exactly what they think of our champion.
I was going to say at Hendry Mania before these morons. Oh, the champ can interrupt all he wants.
Hang on a second. Kirby. Oh, Kirby! No. With that chair wrapped around his neck into the ring post, and don't forget, again, I emphasize it again, Kirby is still recovering from a concussion.
Look at the look on Joe Hendry's face. He is here not to play. He is here to win. That's what he's been doing since day one.
What has Hendry got? That's a pair of scissors. That is a pair of scissors. What is he? Those are blades, for goodness sake.
Wow. I've never seen Joe. Oh, there we go.
He's taking the scissors to the turnbuckle.
The prestigious scissors. They come through for the WCPW champ. That one was aimed at you, Bradshaw, not me.
Hendry throwing the turnbuckle pad at us here. And
he threw it at you, not us. Let's just get that clear.
Well, I think you're focusing on some fairly unimportant points here. The bigger point is that turnbuckle has now been exposed. It is pure, hard steel on that top turnbuckle. Kirby fighting back.
Oh, they're coming our way.
Kirby and Hendry. Hendry reverses the Irish whip. Kirby! Oh my!
He took that barrier off its hinges. Look again at the expression on Joe Hendry's face. This is a different Joe Hendry. He is sick of putting Martin Kirby in his place.
Well, now there's two things that are unhinged out here. The crowd barrier and Hendry. And don't forget, it was a move very much like that at the Mexican World Cup qualifiers that caused the concussion to Kirby.
He may have another one here tonight. Hendry Mania was brutal. As I said, or was saying, these guys fought all over the building last week. This week, they're doing much the same. But look, as any champion would, Joe Hendry knows he wants to win it inside his ring.
Well, when that happened before, Kirby spent several minutes without moving on the outside. Hendry not allowing that to be the case this time, picking him up before there could be any hint of a medical problem that would bring the doctors out here. Hendry refusing to give the challenger a chance to rest, and he's trying to send Kirby skull first into that exposed turnbuckle. Kirby fights back. Hendry, neck breaker.
And that won't help any concussion problems that the challenger does have, and Joe Hendry being mindful not to back up too much into that cold, exposed, unrelenting steel. He has wicked intentions in mind, Bradshaw.
Hendry is hanging back here and allowing the referee to administer a count. It's going to be a little bit too early, but keep an eye on Kirby here because we do want to see if there are any adverse consequences in terms of that concussion, and that won't do any favours either.
This is systematic.
And you laugh.
The prestigious one is putting on a clinic here. This man is the WCPW champ for a reason. The champion. Look at him working the head. This is something that I watch with glee. I watch with wonder. It never fails to surprise me how good Joe Hendry is. The prestigious one really going to town
Hendry,
on that skull.
Freak of nature! Freak of nature!
Now he switches
on
his
Kirby
attention to the back. Beautiful. A physical dissection.
That might do it. That might do it. Referee has a count on here. We're up to 4. And referee, I think, was about to get to 5. 6 now. Kirby is moving. Kirby unsteady though. He's got to get onto 2 feet before the count of 10. And he is just about on his feet.
I love this. Joe Hendry could win this match anywhere in Manchester, but no, he wants to do it inside the ring. That's where champions win.
Of course you love it. A man who's had a serious concussion gets dropped repeatedly on his head, and the word you describe to describe your mood is glee.
Well, Joe Hendry just trash-talking his challenger.
Oh, now we've seen this before. Now Hendry is setting up Kirby in that tree of woe. When he won the title by stoppage at those Mexican World Cup qualifiers, it was because he repeatedly smashed the back of Kirby's head into the canvas. This time Kirby had an answer for it.
He got a foot out there.
Kirby into a stunner.
No way. That's just buying time. Kirby can't expect to win with that.
But Kirby did not allow Hendry to ram his head repeatedly into the canvas. That's what happened when he lost the title. It did not happen here in Manchester.
You could have waved goodbye to your title dreams if it did, Mr. Kirby. In fact, I don't even need to call him that. He's not my general manager anymore.
He might be a champion soon.
Ugh.
Forearm fin exchange by champion and challenger in the middle of the ring. You are watching Fight Back. WCPW title on the line. And it is Kirby who's trying to fight back against the champion Joe Hendry.
The speed of Kirby.
Champion goes down.
I'll give it to him there. He completely took Joe Hendry, the prestigious one, out of his element.
Kirby trying to feed off the energy of this crowd in the Bowlers Exhibition Centre. They are firmly behind the leader of the curb crawlers.
No, no, no. This is why we need the prestige out here. That stupid Adam Blumpy.
Oh, Hendry with the boot, and oh, Kirby skull first into that chair. God, that looked awful. That looked awful.
He's crumpled into a painful heap.
And now, oh no, Kirby hasn't moved.
The referee's counting here.
Hendry, get Hendry away from him.
Come on.
Referee is counting. And we are already up to 7. Just 3 seconds left for Kirby's title dreams to survive. Oh, Hendry's going for the Hendry lock. The Hendry lock.
What a way to keep someone grounded.
And Hendry, oh, Kirby super kicked the referee. Hendry sent the referee right into the path of that super kick from Martin Kirby. That was deliberate.
I wonder if this ref shirt fits me, because I might go up there and count myself.
You can't count to 10, don't be ridiculous.
I can count to 9. It's good enough.
Why is 9 good? I don't care.
I can give you 10 reasons why this match should already be over.
Now hang on. Look on the stage there. What's going on? There's still that fight that went through the crowd. Seems to be spilling back into the main arena here. Rampage and Coffee are out here. This should be over because that is a Prestige member, and Joe Coffey here is out here. Hendry should be stripped of the title.
Did I see Rampage? I did.
Well, the bigger issue is that Coffey is here. That should be the end of the match, but there's no referee.
There's no referee. I love it. Referee Sean McLaughlin out for the count, having a little nap time here.
Don't forget, Rampage is now the #1 contender. So Hendry looking to not only take out Kirby, but maybe take out the next man to challenge him as well.
Always one step ahead. Here we go.
Oh, Coffey! The back Coffey hit Hendry. Rampage with the boot to Coffey's face.
Oh no. Why is Rampage allowed to be out here?
Rampage, pile driver on Hendry. Referee is starting to stir.
Someone hit him.
Hendry is down. If this referee can start that 10 count, Kirby's going to win the title. Kirby's going to win the title.
No, this can't happen. He's up to 2.
The count is on. We are 7 seconds away from Martin Kirby becoming a 2-time champion.
Why do bad things happen to good people? All Joe Hendry dreamed about was being a WCPW champ to be proud of.
We're on 6.
And now he's being treated this way. A pile driver.
3 seconds left.
Get up, champ. Get up, champ.
2 seconds for Hendry. We're on 9.
No.
New champion. Oh, Hendry. Hendry rolled out.
Oh, he managed to get to his feet.
Hendry rolled out.
He got back to his feet. What a champion.
Joe Hendry found a way to his feet by rolling outside of the ring with half a second to spare.
What a bastion of excellence Joe Hendry is. Prestigious till the end. He found a way to survive.
Kirby still in control though after that intervention from Rampage, and that's all legal. Rampage isn't banned from ringside.
Oh, that disgusts me. One rule for one and another for all the others.
Well, turnabout is fair play. We all know exactly what the Prestige have been doing to Kirby the past few weeks. They don't like it when the tables are turned, do they?
He's got that steel chair again. Someone take that away from him. I've seen enough.
Kirby laying that chair across the face of Hendry. He's not thinking what I think he's thinking, is he?
Not the prestigious face.
No way. A Zoidberg elbow maybe. Oh, Hendry. Hendry fights back with a low blow. And again, it's legal. There's no disqualification.
Yes. Do it again. Do it again and again, Hendry.
Your bloodlust is actually a genuine concern.
By any means necessary, Bradshaw. That's what Joe Hendry's all about. That's how he got to the top of the mountain in the first place. And that is exactly why he will stay there.
Well, Hendry's just put 2 more steel chairs in the ring. Here comes a third. How many is enough, for goodness sake? There are 6 steel chairs in the ring.
Hit him with all of them.
Kirby being dragged to the outside by the champion. He'll go face first into the ring apron.
The hardest part of the ring, and his cranium collided with it really, really hard. Those concussion problems, they're just amping up. What is this, Hendry?
Hendry's looking
back under the ring.
Yeah, he's looking for more weapons. At this point, Hendry believes he's got this one, and Hendry just wants to do more damage, but Kirby has found a way to fight back in. There are now 7 steel chairs in the ring.
What is this?
8 now. This is ridiculous. These men have lost their minds in pursuit of the WCPW Championship.
It means everything. With that comes power. With that comes money. With that comes prestige.
It is raining steel chairs.
I think that's up to 11.
There are 13 chairs.
Lucky number 13.
By my count. I might have even lost count.
There's 14 now.
Well,
this is ridiculous. After you broke a chair earlier on, you could have just grabbed one from underneath the ring.
This is absurd. Look at this. there must be getting on for 25 or 30 chairs in that ring. They are still coming, courtesy of Martin Kirby.
That is a bed of pain that Martin Kirby is setting up inside that ring. Joe Hendry back to his feet somehow. Such courage.
You can barely see the canvas for all the steel chairs in the ring.
You know, WCPW has already had a show called Stacked. Well, Martin Kirby is turning Fight Back into Stacked 2 right here before our very eyes. All these chairs.
Referees having to avoid the flying chairs.
You know, tonight...
He's absolutely lost it. Kirby has lost it.
I see something different in Martin Kirby than I've seen before.
Yeah, well, can you blame him? After everything the Prestige have put him through, almost ending his career, twice cheating him out of the title, can you blame Martin Kirby if he loses his mind here in this last man standing match?
I will blame him if he hits the prestigious one with all those steel chairs, or worse, plants Joe Hendry, the WCPW champ, on all those chairs.
Well, maybe there is method in the madness of Martin Kirby, who is doing some furniture removal here. The crowd are on their feet in Manchester as Hendry is trying to back away,
shaking his
from
head
Kirby.
down.
Hendry is somewhat disturbed by the lengths to which Kirby is going here.
I cannot believe I've lost count of how many steel chairs are on that canvas.
Well, we've already established you can only count to 9, so that's not a surprise.
I managed 13 that time.
Kirby is trying to get Hendry back into the ring where he's put all those chairs. Kirby now on the top turnbuckle. Hendry,
yes.
No. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Martin Kirby sent flying into that stack of chairs, for goodness sake.
Turnabout is fair play. Kirby went to the effort of stacking up all those chairs, and he's the one that crashes down through them. I love it.
An evil smirk emerges on the face of the WCPW champion.
The referee counting very fast here. Kirby's got no
We
chance.
are up to 7. Kirby is 3 seconds away from his championship dreams disappearing down the drain.
How is he even moving? No.
And Kirby's up.
No way.
Kirby is up.
Do it again, Hendry.
The count of 9, 1 second away, but Kirby somehow got to his feet in time.
It would have been 29 if it had been me counting. Trust me on that.
Unbelievable last man standing match here for the WCPW title.
We thought these men had a war at Hendry Mania. They're taking it. They're taking it even further here at Fight Back.
And again, the Prestige cannot help Joe Hendry here. He is on his own against a man possessed in Martin Kirby.
He's clearing space, some prestigious space, and all he needs is one chair. Have a seat, Mr. Kirby.
What is he doing? What is Hendry doing?
Okay, 2 chairs.
Hendry, I think, is gonna... Oh, he's gonna try... No way. Hendry is gonna try and suplex Kirby onto those 2 chairs. Kirby blocking it, and he needs to, because that would surely be the end. Kirby Enziguri! Hendry is wobbling, but he's still on his feet.
This title is hanging by a thread for Joe Hendry right now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Kirby has turned the chairs around. A sable bomb onto the top of those chairs. That's what Kirby's thinking here.
one of those chairs goes flying.
Hendry will pick up Kirby and smash him through the chair.
Flat as a pancake, just like Martin Kirby's WCPW title dreams.
Martin Kirby, his body collapsing that steel
We're
chair.
up to 4. I believe that was 4. There's 5. Who can't count now, Bradshaw? 6. Stay down, Kirby. You know what's good for you. You'll stay down.
There are chairs everywhere. We are up to 7.
7. This is dangerous out here.
8 now. A count of 2 left for Kirby to get to his feet.
This is what real athletes do.
And he's
for
up,
championship
he's up. Kirby is up. This one goes on, but Hendry already thinking ahead, already moving those chairs around again.
He's always one step ahead. I said it earlier on. It's as true now as it was then, and it's as true now as it has been since this man was born. He always thinks one step ahead.
Hendry putting the boot into the ribs of Kirby, trying to make it harder and harder for the challenger to breathe.
Joe Hendry taunting Martin Kirby here.
That psychotic look has appeared again on the face of Hendry. We saw this when he won by stoppage to win the title in the first place.
Hendry has a mean streak like we've never seen before. And here comes Kirby again. I can't believe it.
Kirby, that's the exposed turnbuckle! The exposed turnbuckle! And Hendry goes face first into the metal.
His chin, nose, mouth, everything collided with that steel. And these people need to sit down and shut up. But no one is sitting down in this building.
They are all on their feet, as Martin Kirby is on his feet as well. But you know who isn't? Joe Hendry. We're up to a count of 6. 4 seconds away, possibly, from a new WCPW champion.
He has to get back to his feet, please. Just even for a second.
Hendry is to his feet. Just, and I mean just.
What a winner. No.
Kirby will go for the Sable Bomb, and he gets it on Hendry. He gets it. Is that the move? Is that the move that brings the championship home to Martin Kirby?
What a brutal match this is. Slow down that count, referee.
We're up to 4. And now 5. Halfway
He's
there.
up though. He's getting up.
Well, he's moving, but he's not up. He's still not up. He's got to be steady on both feet for the ref to break the count.
Show some compassion, man.
Oh, yeah, show some compassion like Hendry did for Kirby, yeah?
But he's a champion.
And you're a hypocrite.
The onus is on the challenger to be compassionate.
Hendry is begging. Hendry is begging. Oh, Hendry! Hendry! His skull rattled by a steel chair.
We need some help out here. This is ridiculous.
And they can send help, but they can send it in 7 seconds' time.
No.
We are up to 5.
No, halfway there. Come on, champ.
Hendry is not getting up. He is the only man in Manchester not on his feet. The only one.
What is this that's happening now? Referee Sean McLaughlin stops his count
Wait,
prematurely.
oh, Mastiff's back. Mastiff's back. He's taken out El Ligero on the stage, and Dave Mastiff, maybe he is going to claim that bounty that Hendry put on the head of Kirby.
It's money.
Ligero fighting back against Mastiff. Oh, there is action everywhere.
This is vicious.
Ligero into the ring. He has been rolled back in by Mastiff.
Get him out of there.
Ligero.
What is this all about?
Ligero, he's going to take Hendry out. Hey, oh! Ligero took out Kirby.
Oh, I have to applaud this man. What a decision. What a smart decision.
What just happened?
We now have an answer. Who is taking that bounty, Dave Bradshaw?
Why on earth would El Ligero do that to Martin Kirby?
Because that's what winners do. He's been on a losing streak. Well, no more. He has seen the light.
El Ligero to the ropes. On Kirby to C4 out onto a steel chair.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much for this moment.
Kirby's skull hitting the steel. We are up to 2.
3.
El Ligero has sold his soul to the prestige, and we are on a count of 5.
5. Yes, come on, hurry up, hurry up. It's fun, come on.
Kirby is
6.
not moving.
It's only a matter of time.
Hendry
7.
is getting to his feet. We're on 7.
8.
Surely not. Kirby's unconscious.
9.
Yes, Ligero helps Hendry up.
10.
And that is 10. That is 10.
He's done it. What a champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and still WCPW champion, the prestigious one, Joe Hendry.
El Ligero has changed the course of WCPW history. And for what? And for what? For some pathetic bounty that Hendry put on the head of Martin Kirby.
There's a tear in my eye. Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on.
It gets better and better.
El Ligero has joined the Prestige. That is sickening. Ligero joins the Prestige and Joe Hendry leaves Manchester as the champion.